Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand after.
Hello friends, and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video. In this video I will be showcasing my teams in the Evo event as a free-to-play and what's the best options for free-to-play if you build these units, if you have them, if you can invest in them right now and you have the currencies and the resources for it. It will give you high results in the event, because it seems when I'm talking to my friends and to the community, there's a lot of problems with the players, especially free-to-play, even from day one, that they build their heroes and they can't even get the threshold of the 400 million damage. And this is a way, even for new accounts, you can reach high damage numbers with these specific units as free-to-play, or even with a small investment if you paid in your accounts. And I'll talk about my teams. And these teams that I'm using, one is the Cammy team, all based around buffing Cammy. So I use Elena for sustainability and heals. I use Evo Ryu for his 25% plus damage from the start of the battle to the end of the battle. It's a passive. And his trigger effect with his C1. When he have 5 stacks of Asatsui no Iki and he hits the boss, Evo Ryu unleashes a C1, and its trigger interval is 18 seconds, so every 18 seconds he can do that. When you do a C3, combo C3, he does his trigger effect and do a C1 and depletes the energy bar of the enemy, will give you time to deal more damage before you get hit in the face again. And because of the skill tree that we have here, where is it? This one fills the fighter's super combo gauge by 150 when they unleash their trigger skill, and Ken, Bison, these specifically units, and Evo Ryu are all have trigger effects. Bison, he explodes, it's a trigger effect, and his shadow hit is a trigger effect. Ken, his C2 and C1 are trigger effects, and C1 and C3 of Evo Ryu are trigger effects. So this is the best way to use it to get a lot of combo meter. And Summer Yang, there's a lot of interesting things about him. So why I'm using Summer Yang? First of all, his C2, Summer Yang, strike the target with a surfboard 6 times, dealing attack. It's not the main thing that I'm using. Base chance 25% inflicting armor break. Each armor break is inflicted, the super combo meter gauge is filled by 60. So he also fill and replenish your combo meter. I'm using him only for his C2 to apply this armor break, fills my combo meter, plus more armor breaks for Cammy. This is what Cammy does. Her plus 30. If an enemy has 10 stacks of armor break, Spin Drive Smasher deals an additional 20% damage. Perfect. And her cars, regular attacks and combo spin, deal 25% increased damage. So this is my base main source of damage in the event. And this is why I'm shedding light on this, because this is the most broken unit for bossing as a single target, and it's completely free. You can build her anytime. So this is the lineup I'm using. This is not my best score, by the way. This is one of the mediocre scores that I got with Cammy. What she does is 200 million, something like that. I'll show you some replays, it will be nice. So my second lineup is Fashion Blanka, Dalsim, Bison, and Athlete Chun-Li. Athlete Chun-Li, I use her C1 as a buff and damage reduction, because her C1 gives you 20% more attack and reduces the damage taken by 25% for the team. Plus, my Fashion Blanka doesn't deal that much of damage, and he will deal later because I don't have him at plus 30, which is plus 30 gives him more wildfire, gives the team wildfire, it explodes, it deal damage, and I don't have him at 6 cars. 6 cars is massive. 6 cars is pure damage that doesn't exceed 300% of his attack, but he deals 100% damage return to the enemy of their attack. Okay, so if they deal to you 100, let's say 1,000,000 damage, he returns 100% of that damage back to them. But it doesn't exceed the 300% of Fashion Blanka's attack. Let's say his attack gives you maximum of, at 300%, 500,000, so 500,000 would be brought back to the face of the attacker when he gets hit. And that's a lot of addition for the damage. When you see people doing very, very high numbers, it means he got hit a little bit and it all returned to the attacker. Dalsim also needs to be 6 cards for me. He's at plus 10. At plus 20 he gets better. He applies more fire burn and he increases his damage. Bison is built completely. He's at plus 20. I will make him plus 30 also. And you don't need so much investment for her. She's only here for the passive, and this is where I will keep her. She's a solid A rank unit, A awaken, and you can keep her at this forever if you don't want to use her outside her passive. Now for the third team, and here I'm a little bit not doing that well because my crit rate on Guile is not that much and I didn't build his gears. I have him at plus 30, which is where I need to do him. He's not plus 6, sadly, so my stacks are of Saber are 5. So if you build him for 6 cards, he'll have 7 stacks of Saber, which will increase the damage by maybe 30 to 50% more. So this damage will be 150 million if he had the 6 cards. I was using Able. I changed Able now, and I'm gonna retry until I hit 500 million or 600 million rank damage, because I can do that actually with Guy. So what does Guy do? And I will show you what I'm talking about. I will try him. So the thing is with Guy, and why he's a perfect pair with him. So he charges the enemy, blah 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 blah, dealing damage and increasing the damage of the next skill in the combo chain by 15%, which is the C3 of Guile. And imagine using him and then using Guile. It means, and if Guile crits, that will be insane. So it goes to increase the damage of attack performing this attack. The fighter gains, okay, so increases the damage of the skill of the next combo by 20%. It becomes 20%, and increases damage, blah blah blah. While performing this attack, the fighter gains a 30% boost to his damage resist, so he can survive more. So he gives 20% more. And something else, I made him plus 20. Right now, I just invested to make him plus 20. So at plus 10, after using a combo, the next skill in combo chain receives 10% of Guy pressure and as a bonus. So Guy'll get 10% more pressure so the enemy can't evade. After using a combo, the next skill in combo chain receives 25% of Guy crit rate. So more crits, because this is what I was having a problem with Guile, which is his crit rate. And 18% of his pressure as a bonus. So this is a massive boost, and I will try this next. We can do a run here and show you how I run the team. No, this will take a long time. This will take a long time. I'll show you some replay. Let's pick any kind of replay. This one, or yeah, any kind of free play. So here, I was using the normal team. Okay, so this was the rotation. As you see here, 199. I'm really trying to do the best run and to showcase it. But so far, sometimes I get a good run with this team, but a bad run with that team. The perfect run is yet to be completed on my account, so I'll do it later. So I'll showcase this really quick. Okay. As you see, the EX of Eva Ryu is so important in this battle. I start with it because I want it to trigger in the end. So I start with Cammy, Elena, Summer Yang, then Cammy, and 4 stacks already. Okay, this is the second combo now. 6 stacks, 7 stacks, 8 stacks, 9 stacks. 50 million damage with 10 stacks, and now we go ham. Now we go ham. And I trigger the crit rate after that. Here we go, crits. Did you see the spin kick? 40 million damage. 4 million damage, my bad. Spin kick, 3.5 million damage. Insane. 130 million. 140 million. And look at the energy bar, how he's depleting it. Boom! No energy bar for the enemy anymore. This is the C1 of Eva Ryu. This is why I'm using him in this lineup. Impossible, impossible, very handy. And then I use his EX move. She take a shot in the face, Cammy. She didn't die, she survived. And now she died in the end because she takes damage more and more after the effect is removed. And this is how I got this. Let's check how my Fashion Blanka team I ran. So I didn't do the highest damage, as you see. I'll play it quickly. You all know how it goes. Oh, I used Honda here instead of Bison. I was trying something if Honda can survive. Bison is surviving, is not dying for me actually, because I'm timing his combo really, the combo that he gets hit one time. So Mad Ryu hits you for 7 times or 6 times. So the first hit that he hit my Bison explodes. So the last hit, which is the 7th, which is triggers the go through immunity, it doesn't land on my Bison. So my Bison stays surviving till the end. But his damage wasn't that much, so I was trying to do some stuff with the assisted fighters and build like Mad Ryu on top of my Blanka and stuff like that, but it didn't work. So this was the run. Here, as you see, Mad Ryu was on top of my Blanka and Street Poison on top of my Dalsin. Poison, normal poison. And the last run, which is Guile, as you see, he's not critting, so he's not doing the best damage, and this was the run. You can use Viper instead of Guile. And if you have Viper built and Guile not built, use Viper. She does the exact same damage that he does. Exactly, they're copy-paste. If you build them to the same level, they do the same damage. It's just like a copy-paste of a unit, but she's fire and he's wind. He does heavy hit, she does massive crit damage. So it's almost the same. So as you see, the rotation, Guile, Street Poison, Abel, then Guile, and I continue doing this. And you see, there's not a lot of crits. If that was crits, he would be in the top charts. Yeah, and this all she wrote. This was the run, the same run I ran on my main high score, but I was using Bison instead of Honda here, and using Mayor Cody and Fei Long on them as an SS skill. You know the drill. Anyway, this is what I wanted to showcase. Anybody having problems? This is a simple team. As you see, my teams are consistent of A rank, A plus rank, A plus rank, A rank, A plus rank. If you don't have Ken, don't stress about it. Use anybody to tank, even if they die. Let the tank have a C2 and use somebody to damage with a C2. Let's say Poison, Guy uses a C2. I would replace Ken with Guy actually and not play Ken on the team. I need Ken for the buff, but I will try this strategy and check how much damage I can do, and I will make a post for you guys on the YouTube and you can check it out. So this was the info that I needed to share with people. I hope you do better damage. I hope you do best of luck for you guys. I wish you all luck, and I wish you all to be in the top 50. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fly.